World of Tanks news, top of the tree. Wargaming has announced that they are not going to be using top of the tree in the coming months because they decided to discontinue its current format. And we're going to talk a little bit about this. So, first of all, now if you think about it, there are people who might be exploiting or abusing the top of the tree. Obviously, there are people who grind accounts to tier 10 and then they sell the account, or people hire others to log in to grind to tier 10. Obviously, they're going to use the top of the tree because they get a bonus for EXP when they play in the higher tiers, even if they lose the game. So there's obviously an incentive for people to make money off of top of the tree. And I have the feeling that that's the reason why they're canceling it. The only other reason why would be if there's a bug. Bugs can be fixed, and this has been around for a decade. There's probably little to no bugs in it, and I haven't heard anyone say anything about bugs. So when you have software, you never want to remove a feature. If 5% of their users use it, you want to keep it in the game. You can't expect 100% of people to use the feature. In my opinion, top of the tree was not that great because it's better to get the triple daily victory bonus, the 5 times victory bonus. Sometimes they do a 4 times bonus. It was a better bonus than the top of the tree. So the top of the tree is okay when you're just starting out, but then you could argue, well, how about you have to wait until you have a certain number of tanks before you can participate in top of the tree? And then there's a situation where someone's going to create an account, go to the top of the tree to grind a tier 10 tank, and then sell the account. They probably don't like it when people do that. They say it's not compatible. Obviously, that's not true. And because Battle Pass and all these other things like Twitch drops, what could Twitch drops possibly have to do with top of the tree? When people say something that sounds like nonsense, suggested keeping it until the new one arrives, they say it's not possible because it's not compatible. I mean, come on. Not compatible with Twitch drops. It sounds like they're covering something up. It should have nothing to do. Obviously, with certain events, the usage of top of the tree is going to be diminished. I almost never use top of the tree because I would start playing and then I would realize, why don't I just play for the triple bonus with a premium tank instead, that you get more value out of it. I've got enough tanks, I can do that. So they're offering valuable rewards, regular tech tree and premium vehicle discounts. That's great. Special deals on consumables. That's nice. Event-based missions, trade-in events. I think they're making a mistake. If they don't have a legitimate reason, if they're doing it to stop people from selling accounts, that's not a legitimate reason. People are going to play the game. I bet you if they tracked sold accounts, they probably make money from the buyer. I mean, they're pushing too hard, and it's a feature that even though I don't use it that much, I check every month. I look at all the top of the tree tanks to see if it's a tank that I legitimately want to play. And there were times that I wanted to grind. For example, the one with the British tank destroyer, the Tortoise, I had to play as quickly as possible. I did not enjoy it because I wanted to get the FV whatever 4009 853B or whatever it is, because they gave us a certain number of weeks to get it, otherwise we lose it. So I had to rush through the Tortoise line, and it would have been great if it was top of the tree that month, but I don't think it was. So never remove features from the game. Don't BS your audience. They know when you say something dumb, doesn't interfere with Twitch drops. It sounds like they think it's hurting them financially. Every move they make is about money. They're not making decisions based on how fun the games are. If they were, then we would be playing Frontline more often. And the Rampage game mode, the Capture the Flag, I thought it was the funnest game mode they ever had. And the one where the bots would run and you had to defend. Homefront, the first version, people said they didn't like it. I absolutely loved it. I got high scoring games, the highest damage games playing that. So I think that this is the wrong move, and they do say that they're going to create something new. Who knows if it's going to be something that people really care about or not. But I am going to also say Wargaming had some bad years, but they had many good years when they were doing these marathon missions where you could win great tanks or get a really good discount from a marathon mission. The Christmas events were really good, although they're not anymore. I win every prize for the Christmas event, and I don't play any games. I just log in every day, collect resources, collect all the prizes, and that's it. It was fun when you had to work for it. Now you don't. So they did dumb the game down a little bit, removing the lower tech tree vehicles, I think was a mistake. There's got to be another reason why they're doing this, and it's sad when they remove features and when they don't listen to player feedback. You know, they should keep it in the game. And like they could do for the whole nation, they could do for, like, you could pick for your own account what vehicle you want to be top of the tree, which I think I suggested many years ago. I probably suggested it like 7 or 8 years ago. I'd like to be able to pick my own top of the tree tank. You know, there's other ways that they could fix this, or make the bonus smaller so that you could still take advantage of the triple victory and the 5 times victory, but maybe get, because right now you don't get it on your first victory. Top of the tree only works after you've completed the first victory. But after you completed your first victory and you got your triple bonus, you're going to play another tank. So you're not going to get any top of the tree bonus. If they applied the top of the tree bonus to your first victory, more people, everybody would play top of the tree. Even all the stat patters would do it, because it would be such a huge advantage to the game. That's probably what they need to do to fix it, is apply the top of the tree to your first victory. And maybe give you an emblem if you complete it, because everybody wants as many emblems as possible. Okay, so that's my opinion on World of Tanks, top of the tree. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.